Hello everybody, one quick announcement before this video starts. I will be announcing the winner of the 25,000 subscriber giveaway contest at the end of this video. One lucky winner will win a 450 piece Craftsman toolkit, courtesy of me. I will ship it wherever you are at. I will announce the winner at the end of the video. But until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy this truck coming back to life. Thanks guys.
Get ready for a major remodel, fellas. We're back in hardware mode.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good today. We are going to divert all efforts to the 9812 valve. We have to get this thing done. Now, transmission's in it. Transfer case is all but snugged up. I just have to tighten a couple more bolts. I'm gonna make do with the front drive shaft so I can make this thing mobile again, because I want to back it out and clean off all the mess of everything just falling off the bottom of this truck the whole time doing the G56 swap. It was an automatic, and now it is a 6-speed manual transmission truck. I have all the goodies to throw on top of around the shifter boot and all that stuff to go in. But one thing I want to get done before we go too far along is get the drive shaft kind of in. You can stretch one of these automatic ones. It's 2 inches too short, but I can stretch it out to make it fit just so I can move the truck. By no means is it mobile, drivable down the road, but I want to check the killer dowel pin. Before we go too far into this project, I don't want to be driving around with a killer dowel pin halfway out, or one that might have already fallen out and not known about it. So we have, luckily the guy I bought the truck from gave me a front main seal and a timing cover gasket, and we're gonna go ahead and get that knocked out before we drive this thing out here today. But first, I'm gonna get that drive shaft stretched and in position, and we will jump up to the killer dowel pin. So this truck's been sitting too long. We got to get something happening. I might even call the drive shaft shop today and see if I can get in and get those drive shafts. One needs to be shortened and one needs lengthened. So let's get to it. Okay, nothing at all went to plan underneath there, and I'm pretty upset about it, to be honest with you, because I called directly so that I can make sure I got the right hydraulics for my clutch. Told them exactly what's going on. So far so good. The clutch seems to be correct, so that's the good news, but the hydraulics wrong. This is for a 97 second gen back. 98, apparently they changed it up, and it's got a one of these style things. This is the plug for it, where it's got a bolt on each side, go through, clamp her down. So I'm gonna have to go to Napa and get one of those. But I can use this on grandma's truck, but I'm just very upset that, you know, that's good stuff. So it didn't go the distance as far as swapping it onto this truck today. So I just gotta go to town. But since I'm doing the killer dowel pin, it makes it a lot easier to drain the coolant. So I just throw a siphon hose on it. Just need enough to relieve from here, and then I'll just start tearing this thing apart and go down in there. With the luck that I'm running right now, I really hope that killer dowel pin is intact, because that would really, I mean, if it happens, it happens. It's like a 50-50 shot, but that was supposed to be accurate. Oh, and then my vacuum lines, I broke every one of those down there somehow, so that kind of screwed me up. But I'll get those. That's an easier fix, but still, gosh dang it. Looks nice to see the truck sitting on the ground. Anyway, killer dowel pin investigation. Let's check it. Hey Siri, pause music. All right, moment of truth. Kill the music so you guys can hear the excitement or displeasure. I wish I could call Siri Jarvis, that'd be way cooler. Okay, I believe I got all of them out. Nope, I missed one. There she be, last one out. Now fingers crossed somebody's already fixed this or it has not moved. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. It started working its way out. Let me get a better light. Boys and girls, so you can see killer dowel pin. Yeah, it definitely started to work its way out. You see the bolt right there? Well, just to the left of it, that's a timing gear alignment pin. And for some reason, Cummins didn't really think it was necessary to cover that sucker up. But what will happen is that guy will fall out of there, land on your cam gear right here, and get taken this way, and it'll break the side of your timing housing right here. So I would say we got lucky because that thing has started to walk its way out. I'm going to go ahead and tap it back in and I'll show you guys how to cover it. It's real simple. You just take this bolt out and you put a leaf off of it over and cover that sucker up. I've had one fail that I've ever seen in my whole life. 24 valve, I don't really think it's possible, but it still has a hallway. It's a longer hallway. It's not as easy for that one to fall out on 24 as this one. When I say 24 valve, I mean late second gen 24 valve. Common rail, she ain't going. There is two alignment pins. One is down beneath somewhere. It is not going to have any trouble with falling out. It's blocked off. So we'll get this sucker tapped back in there and we got lucky. She started working her way out though. And this is the engine I seen it fall out on had 128,000 miles on it. And this would be the next youngest 12 valve I've opened up with 230. So, and it's still in there. I've seen 300, 330s. It didn't move one bit. So it's just kind of luck of the draw. There we go. You know what holds that thing in there from factory? Absolutely nothing. Downfall of a 12 valve Cummins, you know, like a lot of anything great, I guess. You could say the killer dowel pin was the downfall of a 12 valve Cummins. Because everything else about these is just a savage, except for this little guy. Well, there's my killer dowel pin prevention cover right there. You guys get a good view of it. Simple tab, that's all it takes to cover that sucker up and you're good to go. So I just set that in there and see if the alignment fit. Now to put a bunch of Loctite on it and make sure that sucker don't go anywhere on my watch. Torque it down, we're good. Overkill. Okay, I'll get one photo to verify so that I can trust myself later on when I'm questioning it. Looks like it's in there good. Covered up the killer dowel pin, Loctited, snugged up. That bolt also holds the timing housing on. There's several that help hold the timing housing on, but that's one of them, so you could be pretty tight with it. Don't break nothing. Killer dowel pin taken care of. I do have the new gasket. These are nice and simple. I don't know why this one's super glued on here, but pop this one off of there. You could put a 12 valve gasket on a 24 valve truck as well. They don't call for it in the book, but it makes life a lot easier just using a gasket rather than gasket glue. But we will change out the front main seal because that sucker has definitely been leaking. But we got to go up to Dad's because he's got a nice press for this. All right, guys, gonna head to town. Gonna drop both the drive shafts off at the drive shaft place. Apparently, they have to ship it down to Sacramento, but they said they could have it back by Friday. It is currently Tuesday. Oh, brother. All right, I just dropped off the drive shafts at the driveline place. Never been up here before. For some reason this parking lot is freaking busy, so I just parked in the road. They said hopefully by Friday. What's today? Tuesday, yeah, so 3-day turnaround. I gotta go over my measurements like 12 times because I don't want to mess that up. Hey, up here at Dad's house now, we're gonna use this press, but there's something I can show you. I ain't gonna hide it from you. Check her out. Yeah, buddy. What did you want, Emma? Yeah. Boone's gonna attack too. These guys just go at it. Well, let's go ahead and install this. You guys will see a full video on that. Diamond seed. They are cool, I'll say that. Jacob, you're the man. But let's get this front main seal installed. Makes life so much easier. I've done a number of these with just a, you know, a hammer and a punch. Oh, sucks. So the gear ratio on this thing, I don't know what you could squish, but it's a lot. So let's go ahead. Well, it didn't want to cooperate the other way, so we'll try it this way. Bada bing. Sometimes you get them on the front, sometimes you get them on the back. Normally I go from the back side like that, but it seemed easier. So try from the front with this being sitting here flat, but look good. Alrighty boys, we're back shop. Let's get her cracking. First thing I gotta do, unfortunately, is add the sleeve. The kit that I had the sleeve on it. This goes over your crank. No big deal to really install. You just gotta be kind of careful. It comes, one side is opened up a little bit so that you can start it anyway. I've done to keep it nice and level is I just put the harmonic balancer back on there and take it nice and easy and work it on there. So install that. I had to get a new belt because my old belt was completely crapped. I don't even know how I was alive. Get that on there. Put my new clutch master cylinder in there and we can drive this thing. Stop talking. Man, too much talking today. Let's get it going. Little bit of a time hop, but I have the whole front back all together. Seal went on there perfect first try, which probably wouldn't happen if I was filming it. Gaskets on there, no big deal. I just got to put the coolant back in the engine and that leg of things will be fine. But right now we're gonna go ahead and install my new, wouldn't consider them upgraded hydraulics, but the Napa brand hydraulics, and I had to stop and get the nuts for it because they didn't come with the nuts. Go figure. motherboard. Oh my goodness. You have no idea how nice of a feeling it is to see it like this. Got lucky, found this on eBay, 130 bucks. It even came with an extra shifter for an MV4500. Now, obviously I don't need it here, but the stock shifters, for some reason, these really stand out to me. I really like them rather than the other ones, and having the one that's actually for the G56, oh man. This just takes me back. Can't even really express how stoked I am on this. Just sitting in this truck. It's been a truck I've been searching for forever. And it truly is my dream truck. Despite all the other trucks that I have, something about this one. I'm not even really that well acquainted with it. I only drove it for about 2 weeks before I pulled transmission apart and discovered the issues. But just look at it now. Having a G56 behind a 12 valve. Man. It's good stuff. It is just absolutely good stuff. Got the man's pedal over there. Everything's all situated. Right now, I need to add some ATF to the transfer case. Need to find that too. And the drive shafts. And this truck is ready to go. We got a list of some stuff that we went and picked up from Dad's house because I still have a bunch of my junk up there. First thing on the list, the new hydraulics for the clutch did not come with a neutral safety switch or a clutch safety, you know what I'm talking about, to start the truck. So I was up at Dad's rummaging through some of my old stuff and completely forgot about this. I'm not sure if that would have worked, but that's the hydraulics off of my 08, and I had one of these on it. So we have a I don't know, neutral safety clutch switch thing now. So we saved a couple bucks doing that, but then I was curious. I was like, you know what? I bet you that thing would have freaking worked. It would have worked perfect on this truck, but what are you gonna do? I already installed the other one, so they're not gonna let me return it. But we have this, so we saved some more money, and then we had a couple more issues that came up, and I'll go grab that stuff and show it to you. All right, so there's the next piece. This is a vacuum line hookup for the transfer case, and all these hoses are just completely rotted out, junked. So I went up to Dad's and I stole the one off the old 97 up there, and I have no idea why the 98 is in such worse shape than these ones are like perfect. They came off the 97. So slap these on, and all the broken ones I'm just going to use some shrink tubing, put it over there, crimp it down, and I've done it before. Shouldn't be a problem. All right, so this little sucker goes up there on that rod is for your clutch, and they have a bypass for the automatic, so all it does is close the circuit. Circuit's closed, truck will start. When you push the clutch, it closes the circuit. When the clutch is up, open circuit, and the truck won't start. So all you got to do is remove this sucker and plug the safety switch into this. Now, when I did the swap on my 96, I kept this sucker. Just left it in the truck. No real reason why. But then my ignition went out. It broke internally. And yeah, so what I did is I stuck this back in there, turned the key to the on position, still worked, but I couldn't hit the starter with the key. And I went down and ran a screwdriver off solenoid, popped the starter. And if not, I could have just have somebody at the store or whatever could have just came and pushed the clutch for me. Now, here's the tricky part. It would have been easier if I had the thing out of the truck. There, I got the joker on there, click that. Key on, you know, all your normal functions. Don't matter, I got no drive shafts anyway, but we'll see nothing. But clutch down. We are in business. Hey, get back in there, keys. Neat, one less thing off the list. I had a buddy, I don't know why people, if you got a stick shift, you delete that. I always feel more comfortable, you know, pushing the clutch in, but I had a buddy, he deleted that. And he had one of his ladies come out, he was a player. He had a lady come out and try to start his truck being nice one morning, and you know, Go out there, do a favor for him. Started his truck up, or tried to. Didn't check to see if it was in neutral. Fired it up, and it drove into a wall. The whole front of his truck was all mangled. But yeah, not much fun. That truck was the fastest truck I've ever been in. It was, I felt like it was eating itself alive. But I'm gonna have the neutral safety switch, or the clutch safety, because I don't want nobody running this truck into a wall. Are you guys ready to see this rig move? Good news and bad news. Good news, yes, it is gonna move. Hopefully, I mean, nothing falls off. Bad news is it is Friday now. Didn't get to move it the other day when I wanted to, but I said, you know what, I'll just wait till Friday. The drive shafts were supposed to be done today. Well, guess what? They're not done today, they'll be done on Monday, but I want to move this truck, so I slapped the front drive shaft out of Grandma's truck in it. It's got enough, you can stretch it out so that it will work like my original plan was. So I stretched it out, we got it in there. May or may not have moved it to make sure all systems were a go. And they are. Let's move this sucker. Oh man, it moves. Oh yeah, I gotta fix that freaking parking brake. That's annoying. It's weird. Got a 450 horsepower Velour single disc clutch in it. Goes in a reverse freaking kick. Clutch is a little bit tall. Be nice to have that adjustable clutch that I ordered for it, if that would have fit it. We just got impatient. Wanting to hit an exhaust brake. I don't hear the transmission hitting the floor. Yeah, what's leaking is exactly what I thought it was. I don't got no yoke on the rear. Going for the rear drive shaft, so it's just kind of puking it out right there. So we are limited to how much we can drive it. Well, if all holds well, I am very, very happy. I cannot wait to get the drive shafts. That way I'm not going to be leaking transfer case fluid as I'm driving out the rear. Come on now. Look at her, that's a clean truck for sitting in the shop for 4 months or whatever it's been. Appreciate your guys' patience getting this sucker back going, but I think it's gonna be well worth it. Not really sure what I want to do with the bed, being it's got a big dent in it. Wouldn't mind a flat bed, but that might hurt the appeal of this truck. There goes a 12 valve. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is 150% a Holy Grail 12 valve now. 4-door 12 valve to start off with. The last year of the 12 valve, the last year of the mechanical injection pump, the first year of the Suicide 4-door package on a 2nd gen. Topped it all off with a man's mission. I seen a couple people do a NV5600. That would have been easy, but too easy. I actually had one of those laying around. But a G56 with the reverse on the correct side, easy access reverse. I've never seen one of these in a 9812 valve. I've seen a couple in a 97, but I've never seen one in a 98. I'm pretty proud of that truck right there. I'm just don't want anybody touching it. I'm gonna get a big bumper for the front of it though, protect it from the deer right off the bat. But anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you liked it. Hit them buttons for me. Hit that like button. Let YouTube know I'm doing something all right. A lot of work and a lot of dollars it seemed like went into this sucker, and it's all worth it. Subscribe to the channel and stick around. I'm gonna announce that winner right now. You guys ready for this? First off, I want to say thank you very much for all the support and every bit of love you guys have showed for the channel. But before we do the random comment picker, I just want to say, look how many comments we had on there. 1,320 total comments on the video. How it worked was when I bought that red truck, it was automatic and I didn't have any idea of switching it to a stick shift. I announced a giveaway. You had to comment on this video. Anything, hopefully something positive I said. And you had to be a subscriber to the channel, and once I hit the 25,000 subscriber mark, which was a couple thousand ago, thank you guys, I would announce a winner for that 450 piece toolkit. So let's go ahead and knock out the winner. How it works is you put in the link for the video and it filters out duplicates, and it knocked us down to still a whopping 1,100 comments. So let's see who the winner is. Ding 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 ding. John Mayfield. Awesome job. Love the truck. Keep it up, man. All right, buddy. So you have to email me, VBELTANDSON@gmail.com, John, and claim your prize. I want you gotta prove to me that you're still a subscriber, which I hope you still are, and give me your information and I will send you a toolbox filled with enough stuff to hopefully do whatever you need with it. You need to get a 10mm open end wrench for it though. It didn't come with it. Don't know what they're thinking. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. So much positivity. I cannot believe that the positivity just continues to be there each and every day. The negativity is so small, it's not even worth thinking about. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later.